if the drama is impactful, naturally the song's gonna be loved. So for me, I'm just thankful that Queen of Tears and Life Gives You Tangerines became a very good drama. I felt like I just sang the song. I didn't do much with the drama, but I'm very blessed in a way, because for me, just singing in that song, that just led me to, even talking to you right now. So if there's a good story and a drama, I think naturally the song's gonna shine. Hello, I am lsaacHong from South Korea, and I am on Metro.Style. First time was 1998, actually, when I was in elementary school. My parents are missionaries, so we were supposed to go to Papua New Guinea, but to go there, we had to visit Manila to do the layovers. And that was my first time coming here. And I remember riding the jeepney. It was really hot. I was like sweating. It was my first time coming to a summer country, so it was a very unique experience then. And then later on, my parents actually worked in Antipolo for about 8 years. So I had chances to visit here a few times more. Yeah, I think so. I'm actually quite familiar. I'm not with the weather and the food, so it was actually very comfortable coming. I mean, the places that I went to, it wasn't actually very city-like, because the way my parents love to go to different adventures. So one time when I came here, my parents and my sister's family, we went to this, I don't exactly know the places, but we just went to these other areas of Philippines. And we just visited all these art places. We just went to the beach places where not many tourists go. And we just went to random shops to just eat and everything. So I had some good memories with my family also. So, and it's always just fun to, when you just go to rural areas, or go to places where it's not as developed as BGC here. I feel like I have more chances to experience real Philippines, and the people there was always very nice. Performing, it was very interesting. I've never thought I would be singing in Philippines. It was the last time I came to Philippines. I was doing music, but I didn't think my life would end up this way. So it was very interesting just to bring my guitar and do all the makeup and the clothes, just to stand up there and sing. It was very, I don't know, I kind of wanted to I was wondering how my parents would feel when they come, if they were here, so it was very humbling, but very honorable, but very fun at the same time. It was when I was it was actually about a few months ago. I think it was about 2 months ago when this concert was offered. It was a little different because I went to a few other places, other countries this second half of this year for the this OST concept of performances. I had chances to sing in some of them, and usually when there's a K Expo or chances for me to perform with the OSTs, it's very small. I usually have to turn on the backing tracks and I just have to sing on this stage all alone. But it was very different because they said they were going to put orchestras, and they were going to put all the videos and the setup was very nice. For me, I started singing when I was 5 in church, and naturally, you just get fond of music. And me being going to other places when I was little, like living in Papua New Guinea, going back to Korea, and moving to other places, music was always there for me. So naturally, like, music was a place where I can hide, where I can lean on, since I was in middle school. And going to college, naturally, I felt like I always wanted to do music, but I really didn't have like a specific reason for reason. It was very logical decision for me just to pursue music as a career, because at that time I was in a university in Korea, doing majors not related to music, and I was just realizing all my friends were just pursuing their own careers other ways. And at that point, I think there was a moment where I thought, just why not? And then I had a chance to apply for Berklee College of Music, so I went there and I stayed put. It didn't go anywhere. So it's not like I don't have like a very outgoing passion towards music, I guess. It was always there. It was something that's kind of rooted in my life. So I think that naturally just became, I guess you can call that a passionate in some way. Yeah. Oh, actually, my uncle's a classical singer. My aunt's a piano player. So we have some relatives doing music careers, but my parents and my sister, they're all teachers. So I'm a little different one. And everyone else is in a classical field. Main instrument, I guess I could say it's guitar. But whenever I need to write songs, I use piano and things that I could use. I started playing, the first time I touched the acoustic guitar was in 5th grade. My friends were playing then, so I kind of try to follow. And, always there are like cool like big brothers who's always like playing guitars and everything. So I kind of admired them, so I wanted to play like them. And then naturally I came back and I started playing guitars in church and everything. I think it was 9th grade. I was just at home, just playing guitar by myself, and there were simple chord riffs I was playing, and then I just started mumbling random melodies and words. I think that was like the first time I actually started writing something. Yeah, I think that was the start. I mean, just usually when someone starts music, it usually starts with just being fun, having fun, or something you want to get away from reality, those kind of things. But later, right now, it's more like a job in a sense, but at the same time you want to have the fun, so you have to be very strategic about it, mental wise and the action wise and relations wise, everything. I mean, even right now, like, even though I do music right now, but all the coworkers that came here with me, they're here for work, so I have to be professional, but at the same time I feel like I really wanted to be I call it challenging, or getting outside the border every time when I do music, but I always have to stay put, and it's very different. So but I think I'm just getting used to how I could be myself more in a way, just being doing music as a career. So in a way it's still the same, but there's more like a professional side just added to it, I guess.
Are you the type to actually write on paper, or do you use a gadget to
It's always different. I mean, I try to record. Recording is always important because you always forget. But whenever you start writing, you feel like there are moments when you feel like you have to finish this on the moment, or else it feels like the whole music is gonna, disappear, vaporize. And so it depends. I think it's always, I use recordings, I use a lot of paper, sometimes I just use the laptops.
It's always available.
Yeah, whatever's available, whatever I can, like, whatever I can just jot my ideas. So in case of Queen of Tears, I mean, thankfully, whenever there's a drama, the music director usually contacts a few singers that can sing, and this time the music director of Queen of Tears, they contacted me, and we on the recording studio we were sitting together, and the director she was explaining to me how the story is going and how the song Fallen is where the song is gonna be put in the story, and the emotions, the feelings that she wants the audience to feel. I mean, there were like very specific instructions and explanations about them. So me being a singer, I think my job as a OST singer it has to be very conformed in the story. So I don't think the singer itself is important. Like, I think the story itself is way more important than just the singer. So I tried to just conform to it. I tried to just obey the story, I guess you could say. So that's how it worked. So I had like a very so even before the drama actually came out, I kind of knew how the story went because they were explaining to me how the emotions of the song. So that one was a little more specific because the director of the drama came in the studio. There were music director and the director there. I saw some of the clips also where the song is going to be put in, and the director had the very specific feeling that he wanted, and who the song is about and who is actually singing in the song instead of me singing it. Like, the actor he wanted the emotions of this specific actor on that scene. So he was showing me the scene, and after understanding that, we just went into the studio and we started it was more like an acting in a way, because the director was there and I was trying to give them options with different styles or emotions or different ways to interpret the different interpretations of the song, and there were and that's how it came to be. I mean, I tried acting once for this movie, but acting wasn't actually music was the sole interest for me. So acting wasn't really something that I thought I would be doing. Still, I don't. It's not in my blood, I guess. I never actually tried a lot of acting, but if there's a chance, yeah, it'll be fun. Of course, yes. I mean, living in Korea, you can't, when you want to even talk to people, you have to know at least some of the information of the dramas. Yes.
Everyone's there in the subways, watching.
Yeah.
Right?
I mean, since there's so many K-dramas going, I can't catch up with everything. But I mean, I know how it goes. I know the stories, and I see some of them. So yeah, I know a few. The last one that I watched was You and Everything Else. I was watching that. That was the last drama that I've been watching. Yeah, and it was fun because the songs that came in, it's one of my friends are actually singing in the drama, so it was very interesting to listen to and watch. Depends on how impactful the drama is, honestly. Because if the drama is impactful, naturally the songs are gonna be loved. For me, I'm just thankful that Queen of Tears and Life Gives You Tangerines became a very good drama, and I felt like I just sang the song. I didn't do much with the drama, but I'm very blessed in a way, because for me, just singing in that song, that just led me to, even talking to you right now. So, if there's a good story and a drama, I think naturally the song's gonna shine. So, if that helps the listeners, the watchers, viewers, I think that's the best way to, that's the only way to impact as a music. So in a way, if there was only music, it's not going to be as impactful. So it always has to be with the story, OSTs. Certainly it had impact for me. But I think whoever watches those dramas and whoever loved it, ever had the impact, I think that all the song just helps them to remember the whole emotions. And I think that's the impact. Yes.